Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Stacks Fast and Furious special, where I, your host Zebra, will attempt to bring your friends Steven and Jack into the family in a short series delving into the world's favorite street racers turned world heroes franchise. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah.
I'm much better now for hearing that introduction.
So you guys ready to talk about some Fast and Furious movies?
Yeah. I mean, were we supposed to have watched any of them for this? Because
No.
I have not.
First episode, we're just going to be sort of going over what you guys do know. I'll ask you
Okay.
some questions about some broad questions about the universe, and then I think the plan is to watch a couple for each episode, and then we'll go over them.
Yeah.
So, just as a general overview, what's your guys' experience thus far with the Fast and Furious films?
I'll let Jack go first.
I have seen, I think, 3 of them.
So the first 3, right? That would make sense.
No. Yeah, you'd think so. Every single time I've seen a Fast and Furious film, I have been round a friend's house and it has been put on in the background as noise while we drink and talk. So I have seen the first one, the second one, and the 5th one, and I don't remember anything about them.
Okay.
So this is going to be fun. What about
You
you,
watched
Stephen?
the 5th one quite recently.
Quite recently at, what was that? Like a Christmas thing? It was something. It was someone's birthday. I don't know. I don't remember. The Rock's in it, maybe. Maybe that's
Jesus'
giving away.
birthday. So I have seen 1 Fast, 1 Furious, and 2 Fast, 2 Furious. I am currently in my mid to late 20s. Some would say 29. And I watched 1 Fast, 1 Furious, 2 Fast, 2 Furious as a double bill for my friend Joshua Maguire. Josh, if you're listening, hi, you won't be. I don't know why you would be. My friend Joshua Maguire's 12th birthday party?
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
13th. I think 13th birthday party. So it's his 13th birthday party. We had pizza in his house, and we watched 1 Fast and we watched 2 Fast. And that's my only time I've ever watched any of them, and that's the only thing I know about them. I was going to say the little bits I remember of them, but we'll save that, because there's a bit with a rodent. There's a bit of a rodent. I remember a bit of a rodent, and that's about it. And Tokyo Drift came out, and I didn't watch it. And I've been claiming up until now that the reason I didn't watch Tokyo Drift is because they didn't call it 3 Fast, 3 Furious. And I refused to watch one until they recorrect the naming convention, because 2 Fast, 2 Furious is such a good name for a movie. I want it to be like 7 Fast, 7 Furious. Would have been so great. But yeah, I've watched 1 and 2, and I was 12.
That's perfect. So you're both obviously experts in everything that happens throughout the whole franchise.
I'd say so, yeah.
Apart from character names and details and plots and anything about the movie, I know everything, so it's fine.
Okay, perfect.
I can name some of the titles of some of them.
So that would be my first question. Was I'm curious I'm curious how well you are familiar with the naming conventions of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Let's try and do this.
And how many you can name.
Okay, all right, I'm going to make up answers.
Well, that's even
Yeah,
better.
well, I mean, that's kind of exactly what I've done here. I think I've got maybe 4 of them right.
Go 1 for 1 here. Jack.
Okay.
Sorry. Zebra, back to you, please.
All right, well, if you want to, that's a good idea to go 1 for 1. So we'll start with the first film in the franchise. What have you guys got?
The Fast and the Furious.
The Fast and the Furious.
That's correct. That is the first one clean,
1
the
point
Fast
each.
and the Furious. All right,
Tick.
so number 2, which both of you have seen.
Yes.
2 Fast, 2 Furious.
2 Fast, 2 Furious.
Yes. All right, number 3.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Fast and Furious 3 Tokyo Drift?
There is no 3. It is just the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Because I really doubled down on that, I'm going to say that's not a point for me. Okay, here's where
Yeah,
I've made up some of them.
This is when it all goes wrong.
So
I've
number
got-
4.
I know
I've put...
that.
Can I go
Go on,
first?
you
I
go.
went for Fast and Furious.
That's exactly what I've gone for.
And
as
that
well.
is correct.
Yes!
It is just Fast and Furious, number 4.
Okay.
All right, the 5th.
Got this.
It's
Okay.
got to be Fast 5.
Yeah,
it's gotta
Fast
be Fast 5.
Yes, it is Fast 5.
Okay.
Also correct.
Okay, now we go into
So 6.
Now
2
this is
completely
dodgy.
made up answers.
I've got the Fast and the Furious 6.
I went for Fast and Furious Manhattan Slide.
Okay. I don't know if any of 6 takes place in Manhattan. I don't know if any of them take place in Manhattan.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know anything.
but it felt like a title.
It would be, but it is just Fast and Furious 6.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
so not The Fast and the Furious
No.
6.
Drop that.
Okay,
Forget
we're
about
Just
that.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Drop that.
Okay.
Cleaner.
I'm really pleased with this next one.
All right, let's hear what you've got for 7, Steven.
No, I want to say it second.
Okay, Jack.
Fast 7.
The Driftly Hallows.
Jesus.
Because it's the 7th.
Okay.
That was. Thank you, everybody, for coming to
fine.
Steven's stand-up routine.
That one's got some really suspect opinions on trans people, but apart from that, it holds up.
The 7th movie is simply Furious 7.
Oh, why did I go Fast 7?
So
We had
5 of
Fast
them.
5.
Wait, so the Furious outweighs the Fast. So there are 5 Fast and 7 Furious. Can we count up? Can we do like the algebra of this to work out how many Fast
That's
and
true.
Furious
I wonder what the
there are?
math is on where those land.
Okay.
All right, number 8.
The Fate of the Furious.
That is correct.
Yeah. That's
Yes!
what I got.
What a title.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we can all say that, yeah.
Okay, now this is just game over for everybody. I don't know the rest of these now.
Okay.
Well, now we've got the spin-off.
Yeah, I've got the correct
Okay.
title. Jack might not.
I have Hobbs and Shaw, a Fast and Furious Fortnite event.
Oh, God damn it.
Not too far off.
I've gone for
Okay.
The Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw.
I believe that's correct. I think it is
I
Fast
think
and
there's a
Furious
presents in
presents
it.
Hobbs and Shaw, yes. All right.
Which, were they presented in that film? Were they not in them previously?
Yeah, no, they've
think
been
they
in the
are.
franchise for a while,
So
so,
it should be represent.
it's just them trying to like say that
Represents.
it's still a part because
Represent.
I don't think anybody knows the names of those characters.
Just in case you missed it, this is Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
They're being presented.
All right, so the 9th
Okay.
movie, this year's Fast and Furious
Fast 9.
movie.
I got Fast 9, Space Jam, and New Legacy.
That would have been a better title. They've gone for the least amount of characters possible, and it's just F9.
Oh, God, you're right. It's just the function
yeah.
keys. Oh.
It's the function keys. We've made it through the titles of the films,
People didn't believe we hadn't seen the films. They do now.
Oh, yeah.
which will probably make this even better, which is how many of the characters can you name,
Okay.
if any?
Do Hobbs and Shaw count as 2 or 1?
This is going to be horrible.
All right, what do you have, Steven? Who do you think is in this franchise?
Han.
Yes, Han is
Yes.
a character. You want to just keep going?
Should I go for all of them? Okay. Dominic Toretto.
Yes, Dominic Toretto is
Oh,
the
no.
main character. That's Vin Diesel's character.
Yeah. Hobbs.
That's all you've got is Hobbs from the title.
Yes. And Shaw.
You've got half
They're
of
two
both of
different
them.
That counts. If I can have
I've got first names.
If I can have Han, I can have Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, then I'll wait on the first names if Jack's got them. Who else do you have?
Okay, then he can get bonus points. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
He seems like he would be in them.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube or
Ice
is
Cube
Ice
has not
Tea?
appeared. I don't think Ice Cube or Ice T have appeared in a Fast and
He
Furious
seems
movie.
like
Vanilla
he-
Ice?
All right, I've got 2 more.
There are a lot of rappers in the Fast and Furious
Yeah.
franchise, but Ice Cube is not one of them.
The Merovingian.
God damn it. What did
And
Steven
finally-
watch today?
And finally, Johnny Walker.
None of those.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Well, I know it's
Okay.
not Paul.
So, Hobbs, I've gone for Gus Hobbs.
Okay. I'll let you. So
Originally, before Stephen reminded me that we've been told the character names, I had Gus Smolder as the Rock's character. That seems like a very rocky name. Jason Statham's character is obviously Sean Shaw.
Shaw the sheep.
Vin Diesel, I got so close to the right answer, but then I got it wrong. So I've got Don, D-O-N. That's Don Diesel.
Don Diesel.
I want to watch the
And
movies
I
with
tried to
these
guess-
characters.
I tried to guess the blandest name I could for Paul Walker's character, which is Fred Thompson.
That's not a terrible
Sorry,
guess.
our one listener, Fred Thompson. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Fred, but
But
part
your
of me
name.
was going to put
Right.
down Stephen's full name for a gag, but no. That came back in the edit.
So you did get Vin Diesel's character as Dominic Toretto.
I know, I did get.
You
thank
did get that
No,
correct.
Stephen got that.
Yeah.
You had Don Diesel. Paul Walker's
Delaware.
character is Brian O'Connor.
I've never heard that in my life.
Oh no!
Yeah, not a
you think
memorable
of,
name.
Like
I've literally just forgotten what you said. I cannot say it back to you.
Barry Tompkins.
Brian O'Connor.
Yes, Brian O'Connor.
Okay. Brian O'Connor.
We've got Letty Ortiz. I've never heard the name Letty outside of these movies, but
Nope. Or Inside.
Is that
for
one
me.
of the cars? Or... Jeez.
Starscream, Jazz.
Oh, when are we doing the Transformers movies?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, man. I don't-
actually.
Transformers lore.
I can't host that. I am not an
those.
expert in any way.
Well, about time. Well, you've got time. So you've got to
Right.
become an expert in
God.
Translorphers. All right, we're doing it.
You got Dom's sister Mia Toretto,
Okay.
who
Why are you typing these?
I'm going to need these for future episodes. I need these.
I like it. And then also for future reference, Mia and Brian are together in universe.
Okay.
Wait, what? I thought you said there was brother and sister.
No, Dom,
that's,
Dom and Dom and Mia are
Wait,
related, and Paul Walker's character is with Mia. Brian and
I
Mia
thought
are
one of the
together.
plot points was that they're all family.
Well, yes, they're all. Well,
They're a family through engine oil
Yeah.
rather than
I've
blood.
got,
They're ride or
I've got
die.
some suspicions about well.
I've notable omission of Tyrese Gibson's Roman Pierce, everyone's favorite character, who neither of you remember in any way. The star
I'm
of
just
Too Fast,
shaking
Too
my head.
Furious.
I didn't know that film had a star. I thought it was more of an ensemble.
Most of the other characters kind of shift in and out so often that it doesn't matter.
Shift. Clever.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But for Hobbs and Shaw, it is, I believe,
Thomas Hobbes, the philosopher.
it's Luke Hobbs, which is The Rock's character.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Dexter Shaw is Jason Statham's character.
Oh, I can see that.
These are stupider than my names, but whatever.
They are actually. You answered that.
Fine. Bring back Gus Smolder.
I would absolutely see
Fast
that
and
movie.
Furious presents Gus Smolder.
All right, so we've gotten the movies and the characters. So now I'm curious. I've got some questions about some various things that happen
Oh.
throughout the franchise.
It's gone so well so far.
Okay.
So I imagine that you might not even know this at all, but the timeline for this series is not straightforward at all.
What?
What? Is this like the Godzilla canon?
Is there time travel?
No, there's not time travel, but the movies are not in straight order.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
in universe, how many movies do you think take place before the events of Tokyo Drift?
I was going to say 2, but clearly.
Okay.
Do we get bonus points for getting them?
Which movies?
Yeah.
Sure. If you want to name the movies themselves, go for it.
Well, that's been me guessing randomly. There's any satisfaction in me naming 3 films that I've forgotten already because I didn't write down the actual
Since you
answers.
don't know anything about them.
Yeah. All right, I have a guess. Okay, my guess is 3. I think 3 of them.
Okay, Jack, what do you think?
I've gone for 4.
Both of you are wrong. 5 movies take place before the events
That's
of
most
Tokyo
of
Drift.
them. I thought
I
Tokyo Drift was a
can't wait to-
prequel.
So the first 2 movies
this
came
is already
out,
annoying me.
and then Tokyo Drift happened, and introduced
Apparently, yeah.
and introduced Han as a character, who,
Okay.
and I'm assuming you guys are free range for spoilers. Is the rules here?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I mean, I'll forget it.
Again, I forgot the
You will
names for
forget
films
it.
already.
So
Brian O'Connor.
Tokyo Drift kills off Han at the end of the movie, but
The movie kills him off.
the movie kills him off.
He drifts too hard.
His character
Drifts
dies
too
at
close
the
to
end
the
of
sun.
Tokyo Drift. But the fans loved him so much that they decided to bring him back. But that means they had to put the next 3 movies taking place before Tokyo
In the
Drift.
past. Oh, God.
So Fast and Furious,
Is
the
there a
4th
lot of
movie,
period detail?
Fast 5 and Fast and Furious 6 all take place before Tokyo Drift. And yes, Tokyo Drift is an extremely 2003 2003 and
So
it does not make
yeah,
sense.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
if
good.
I see anyone talking on like a
Excel
modern
on their
telephone,
phone. If someone texts on Excel on their phone, I'll be really annoyed.
Yeah, it does not make sense at all. So then he, in Fast and Furious 6, recontextualizes his death through Jason Statham's character.
Recontextualizes his death.
Yes, he dies in Tokyo Drift, and then in the 6th movie, it's revealed that Jason Statham's character is the one who did it.
Oh.
And then he comes back to life in Fast 9.
Sorry, what?
What? Excuse me. Oh, they get the Infinity Stones or whatever.
It was
and,
basically
they can
like
resurrect
if I
him.
remember correctly, it was basically like he escaped through a pothole kind of thing, like beneath the car, and didn't actually die.
Have you seen the
plot hole.
the Jason Statham starring vehicle, the remake of The Mechanic?
I have not.
Jack?
No.
There's a bit in that movie,
No.
spoilers for The Mechanic, I guess, where Jason Statham's in a car and it explodes at a petrol station, and then it cuts to some CCTV footage, and it's just him ducking and rolling out of the side of the car as it explodes. So I'm imagining just that. They're just like,
I think
cut
that's
out
pretty
Tokyo
much.
Drift, it's just
That's
like,
probably
bam!
pretty close to what it is. Yeah. But everyone loves that
Cool.
character so much they refuse to keep him dead, even though he's been dead since the 3rd movie.
I was really hoping it was a RoboCop thing.
That would be better, I think. I would have loved to see that. Here's a good question for you. There are 2 notably recurring villains in the franchise. One of them blows up a hospital, and the other one kidnaps a baby. Which one of them do you think reappears as a hero?
Oh no. Okay, so
So Heath Ledger's the Joker, I'm going to say. Heath Ledger's the
Yeah,
Joker
yeah.
reoccurs.
And you would be correct.
Jesus.
Jason Statham's character, Shaw,
is it Jason Statham? Yeah. Okay.
blows up a hospital basically to get to his brother, who was the villain in the previous movie.
Was it just between them? Was the hospital just in between them? And it's like, well, I could walk around it, I could go over it, I could go under it.
I don't think there's a good reason for him to have destroyed the whole hospital at all.
Beautiful.
But yeah, he does that to get his brother, who was the villain in 6. And so then he's the villain in 7, but then he comes back to help
my
them in
God.
8, and then is also a hero in Hobbs
I
and
would
Shaw.
need a severe apology for blowing up a hospital before I reunited with a team, but we'll get to
Nope.
that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Does his good ever outweigh the hospital? Like,
I don't think so. Well, I will say he then
Yeah, how many lives?
he helps he helps rescue the kidnapped baby. So
oh.
Yeah, but how many babies did he just
Yeah, but they
murder
tried
in
the
the
hospital had
maternity
like
ward?
a maternity.
the cosmic scales are not exactly balanced.
Is it
in
like
this world.
hard boiled?
No, it is not like that at all. Unfortunately.
So he doesn't rescue a weeing baby. That's a shame. Okay. This is. I knew these films were weird, and they're already like 5 times weirder than I expect.
Oh, don't worry. I've got
Yeah.
even more for you.
Okay.
So here's one of my favorite pieces of trivia. So Lucas Black, who plays Tokyo Drift protagonist Sean Boswell, is currently 39 years old. How old do you think he is canonically?
So, the actor's 39.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, 23.
Jack is almost correct. His character is currently 24 in the universe.
Currently, like
Still.
in most recent movies.
He appears in F9
Oh my
and he is
God.
24
And he was
years
in
old.
Tokyo Drift.
Yes, because he is the main character in Tokyo Drift, and then they go back in time. So barely any
They go
time.
back in time.
Well, not back in the
No,
films go back
surely
in
it's
time.
like a yeah.
So the in universe, not much time has passed, but it's 12 years later or whatever, and he's the same age as the character.
So it's like Boyhood.
Basically, because in Tokyo
Oh,
Drift, he gets into a street race where 2 cars get crashed in high school, and that sends him to Tokyo. His mom sends him to Tokyo to be with his dad, who lives there.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense,
I follow.
of course. So yeah, his character is currently 24 years old.
Okay.
Oh my
Got it.
God.
Wait, is one of the
They grew up
answers...
so fast and furious.
Is the answer to any of your questions Teriyaki Boys? Because that's the only other thing that I know about the Fast and Furious.
I do not have any Teriyaki Boys related questions for you.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all.
It's a song from Tokyo Drift, right?
It could be.
I don't know.
I want to say that's
you
true.
haven't seen that one.
I know that someone says it's on like Donkey Kong in it.
That is true. I do know that song you're talking about. Don't know if it is in any way related to the Teriyaki Boys.
I'm not going to Google that.
All right, so to jump back to the first movie, which
we've seen, which we've both seen.
Which I have seen.
So now that we know a little
apparently.
bit about where the franchise goes, which we'll get to more, but brief introduction. So now, going back to the first movie, in the first film, Paul Walker, Brian O'Connor, is a cop investigating the underground street racing world because the LAPD believes they're involved in stealing something. Do you remember what they are stealing?
Unobtainium.
Drugs.
No, name the drug.
Both of those things would be much more realistic, but unfortunately, the answer is that they're stealing DVD players.
See, I was thinking DVD players. I was like, that's ludicrous.
It's like
that's
Feeder's
ridiculous.
Buck
Why would-
Rogers. You know.
It is Ludacris, who also
God.
appears in the Fast and Furious films.
Oh, god damn you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good, and I don't even know I'm good.
Yeah, they're stealing DVD players, which is...
You know, they got to play that bootleg Finding Nemo.
Do they watch their own
cut that
DVD?
they got.
No.
That'd be good.
I like that
They're just desperate to see the Phantom Menace in
Yeah.
special edition.
And the best thing about...
Because they want to see what actor Jack. They want to see what actor in the Phantom Menace.
Oh,
They want to see Sally Hawkins. They want to see Sally Hawkins.
Sally Hawkins,
in the Phantom Menace.
star of the Phantom Menace. Here she is right now. And I'll put that on the screen, and everyone will go, this is a stupid video.
So now I've got some stuff. I'm just going to list some things that happen in the movies. I want you to try and tell me which movie you think these happen in.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Again, I didn't write down the names, but okay.
Okay. When do you think they put parachutes on cars and skydive them onto a mountain?
I'm going to say...
5.
8.
5.
I'll go through a few of them and then I'll give you the answers. So
Okay,
I'm gonna write those
okay.
So
down.
8 vibes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Jumping a car between 2 skyscrapers in Abu Dhabi.
I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I have no idea.
All right. Hobbs, which is The Rock's character, carries and fires a minigun with his bare hands.
Okay, well, got a better chance of getting that one correct.
Finally, Dom jumps his car into a helicopter.
like in GTA 5.
All right. What do you guys got? You just list off all of them for me.
I went for 8, 7, Hobbs and Shaw, because you mentioned Hobbs, and 6.
Okay, well, that's completely different than what I've got, which is 5, 8, 4, and 9.
All 4 of those things happen in the 7th movie.
Oh.
Wait, so I got one of them right?
You got one of them.
Oh. I got all of them wrong.
Yeah, okay, I'm winning.
Well, that one sounds good. I can't wait to
Yeah,
watch
that
the
one's
seventh
great. What's that
one.
one called again? I didn't write down the title for that one.
That's Furious 7.
God, does sound furious.
All right, I do have some more that are not trick questions.
Okay.
No, I like the trick questions. Bring 'em on.
All right, in which one do they rob a bank and drag the vault across the city?
I remember that in trailers. That won't help me.
Yeah, but that...
I'm going to say the Fate of the Furious. That's got Fate of the Furious all over it.
I put 5, Fast 5.
Yes, that is Fast 5.
Okay, well.
I've seen that one. I've seen
Oh,
that one.
he's cheating.
The one he knows. All right. This might also be one that you would remember from trailers, but in which movie do you think superhumans are introduced?
Sorry?
I know this.
Alright, okay, I'm just going to guess on these ones.
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, introduces
remember
Idris
them-
Elba as a superhuman.
I remember them talking about that in
What?
reviews and being like, sorry, what?
It has not been addressed
Okay, well, now
since,
I'm
and
intrigued.
I'm wondering if that'll come back at all ever.
Does he survive the film? Is he just wandering around? like
No,
Godzilla,
I believe
retreating
he's
back?
gone. I don't have a strong memory of Hobbs and Shaw of what happens to
Okay.
to that
Well, I'm
character.
excited to revisit it.
All right, in which movie do they race a nuclear submarine across a frozen sea?
Oh.
Across the sea. So is the submarine
Across
also
a
on the
frozen-
sea?
Oh yeah, they're right. Like the submarine is breaking through the ice, and they're driving on the ice next to it.
I've gone for Furious 7.
I went for Die Another Day.
Hell yeah.
It's going to a totally different franchise. I like it. That happens in Fate of the Furious.
No, that's close.
Close.
Racing across a frozen Russian sea away from a nuclear submarine to stop nuclear war, apparently.
Well, seemingly, since there are sequels, it depends if it takes place. Maybe this is what happens after Tokyo Drift, is nuclear war. That's why to keep something. So yeah, okay.
From stealing DVD players to nuclear war.
That's like that advert. I don't know if you had that advert in the US, separate, but you wouldn't steal a car, blah blah blah. So yeah,
of course,
yeah.
yeah.
You wouldn't steal DVD players. You wouldn't start a nuclear war.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I?
All right.
Okay.
Which film do you think they drive a car into space?
Okay,
I know.
that's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Function keys.
That's got to be 9. Yeah, that's got to be the most recent.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is 2021's F9, where Tyrese and Ludacris drive a car into space.
Certainly is ludicrous.
Very good film.
I'm excited about that one.
How many main characters do you think are killed and then dramatically revealed to be still alive?
Oh, this. Okay, I won't be able to name them, but I'm going to put a number down.
4.
3.
4. Wow. It's only 2, which is surprising. You would think it would be more given how ridiculous the franchise is, but it is only 2 for now.
As a main character.
That's true.
The cars are the main characters, really, for me.
For me, yeah.
Do you guys know what the main which cars
No.
our main heroes
Yes.
drive?
Lightning McQueen.
Yes.
No, I genuinely have no
I'm
idea
gonna
about
say-
cars.
Because there is a specific
Dodge.
divide between. I would even take general category.
Dodge versus Chevy, I'm going to say.
Sports car?
Dodge versus Chevy.
Car with wheels.
The main divide between Brian O'Connor and Dominic Toretto
Dominic Cornetto, got it.
is that Brian drives imports and Dom drives domestic muscle cars.
Muscle car.
Oh, Nicolas Cage is there. Okay, yeah.
That's silly.
Cool.
Very silly indeed.
They're like, let's pause this nuclear war for a second. Sorry, is that an import?
Oh yeah, that's it. And then they have kids later, and then they're trying to.
They have kids.
Together?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Got all time for that.
Yes, both Brian and Dom have kids.
With the same person?
No.
With the cars?
Because that... Is it like Titan?
That would be weird because Brian has a kid with Dom's sister.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're
You're
together.
really taking this in, Jack. You're really just like, okay, yep.
It's fun, taking notes on these characters I won't remember tomorrow, but...
No.
I feel like we've got a good general overview of where you guys are at with the Fast and Furious franchise. So I think for our next episode, we're going to cover the first 2. Is that what we're going for?
That sounds good.
Yeah, one fast and 2 fast, which
fast.
presumably based on this are going to be just like really disappointing
Yeah,
because there's no
this is going
nuclear
to be
war.
just like a street racing movie. Back when it was about the cars, man.
I do quite like the first one. The first one's not bad. Too Fast is a very
It's
bad
way
movie.
too fast.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed that immensely. Jack, do you want to plug yourself?
Until next time. Yeah, I am Jack. This is my YouTube channel, so subscribe. You know, hit that bell, whatever the subscribers say. Follow me.
Oh, he's Jack.
Follow me on Letterboxd. JCKTVMPRT. I write about movies sometimes, but mainly just watch trash. Stephen, what about you?
Also, Jack makes music, 10-second beats. Find it on Spotify.
Oh yeah, do
and
that.
other
But you
places.
know that. You know that.
Yeah. Follow me on Letterboxd as well. It's Stephen Idge, but Stephen's got a PH in the middle, not a V, and it's AGE. So Stephen AGE, like the age of Stephen, but just like Stevenage. It's the name of a town, but spelled differently. Anyway, so also, I'm under pressure. I don't like it. Listen to podcasts. Oh, stat on this channel. I don't know why I'm pointing.
Yeah, I'll do all sorts of arrows. I'll just point arrows all over the screen.
On this channel, you can watch another video where Jack and he's the
I can
app
link
part,
it.
I'm
I
the
can link
stuck
it.
part.
Look, I can do that.
No,
Look,
it's
in
better if I
the
describe
corner
it.
now. Look, there it is.
Look, I'm pointing again. Just know that I'm pointing. It's right there.
We're professionals.
It's a film awards. We're going to do another one for the films of this year, but after May. for whenever the Oscars happen. That's a thing. So watch that, but watch the previous one because there'll be lots of continuity. It's very important. Also, I'm on some podcasts. I'm going to plug Nasty Pals. Listen to Nasty Pals. I spoke to my friend Adam, the co-host of Nasty Pals, today. We're going to make some more Nasty Pals.
Oh, cool.
We talk about video nasties on that. So there's some of them coming in the new year. We talk about horror movies that we mostly don't like. And yeah, find me on the twingeeks.com, thetwingeeks.com, where I write and podcast.
All right, you can find me on Letterboxd at Zebra, just Zebra, nothing before or after.
So
And-
not zero. Zebra.
No, not that. That
definitely
count
not.
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
No reason to look it up at all. God damn it.
XEROZEBRA. Zero zebra.
You can also find me on the Twin Geeks writing reviews, and I also host a podcast with Steven. I'm thinking of spoiling things where we talk about new releases and mostly don't love them.
Oh
Yeah.
no, not yet. You'll get one. You'll get one. What?
Yeah, new films are bad. Unlike Too Fast and Furious.
Well, until our next episode of the previous or currently unnamed Stacks
Yeah.
Fast and Furious special.